Yes, yes, yes. Welcome back to Crazy Ball TV. Thank you so well joining us for another edition. Please share, subscribe, like, you know the deal. We're going to discuss Liverpool. We're going to discuss some of the transfers that's going on. And of course, we're going to talk about the weekend matches that is coming. It's going to be some great matches coming up. So guys, strap it on. Let's ride. Anyway, so Liverpool news-wise, we are glad that a couple of our players are back from injury and illness. Keita is back from his illness, and I think Tsimikas is also back from the knock that he had before the beginning of this first match of the season. We still have Thiago. We got some news that he'll be out for about 6 weeks, better than months. Ox is still going to be out till end of October. Konate is out for a month. So yeah, we got a few. Kelleher should be coming back in a couple weeks, and I think Jota, they want to take their time with him, so they probably won't even have him on the touching the grass, meaning even training until end of this month. So we will get a few players coming back. And also we have Curtis, who's also has a knock that, from what we're hearing, is going to be a few weeks. So he's also going to be looked at during the end of this month. So we do have quite a bit of injuries, which is frustrating a lot of people. A lot of people upset, especially that midfield. Right now, let's just get it out of the way. Klopp said, he did said if we have too many injuries or somebody leave, he will look into the transfer market. But now, from what we're hearing, that is not the case. We could tell he wish he never said that. But hey, that's the boss. Hey, that's how you deal when you follow a genius like him. They are very stubborn. They stick to their guns. If he doesn't get his number one option, it's very rare that he'll go for number two. That's what has brought him success. So we got to follow him. Doesn't mean we can't be upset. I'm frustrated that we don't have two more midfielders and another attacker who could sub in on the wing, so that we don't have to use Carvalho trying to play him on the wing where Diaz is subbing for Diaz, or we have Elliot subbing for Salah, which those positions are not where they excel at. They need to be in the middle of the midfield, number 8 or number 10. Regardless of how we play, they could always be fitted in the middle. We can't try to force them. That's where I get frustrated, because I know Klopp, he's going to try to have them play different positions, which they're not going to do well at. So, and then when they don't do well, people get upset. So we will see what goes on. We still got 20 more days for the transfer window to close. So we will see if maybe they will change their mind. And Matthias Nunes has been the guy that people are looking at hard. People have been talking about it yesterday. The news, the transfer rumor, hype blew up about Matthias Nunes. Of course, this morning, James Pierce and, of course, the main guy, Paul Joyce, said that Liverpool are not even going to even make an attempt to get him. So that's what it is. But like I said, a lot of times we hear nothing is going on, and then bam, they get somebody. But we move on. But there's some good news. Elliot has put pen to paper. He's signed a new contract for another 5 years. I thought he signed another one last year. Maybe it was because he was so young. But now that he's 19, that means he could sign a professional one. I digress. He has signed a 5-year contract. That's telling us that Klopp is going to trust him. He's going to play him more in a position where he excels at. That's what we hope. But we know him getting this contract means that he's going to be getting more minutes. Congrats to the man, Elliot. We appreciate what he's been doing. He's growing. He's going hard. I have still a bit of concern about him forcing himself a little bit too much. And I hope that, he breaks through, because last year, if it wasn't for that injury, this kid was going to be something. He's going to be something different. But Klopp is the main person to get him ready, so we know why he got that contract. Now we move on to, we're playing Crystal Palace on Monday. It's going to be a very entertaining match. Reason why is LFC has to come out. It's not just by winning. They have to come out and show dominance so that people could see that this guy's mean business. Of course, every year we are told that we might not even make top 4, which is fine, because that play into our hands where we go into the underdog mode. And they always get frustrated and say, you guys are way too good to be underdog. Well, we are not the ones who told you to tell us that we might not even make it top 4. Coming up on this match, we need total dominance. We don't need to score 10 goals to be total dominance. The game, the match, how we play, how we press, how we pass, how the run is going, how everybody has to play to show that this is the team that beat City a week ago. That team did not show up last Saturday. And that is where a lot of people are very, very frustrated and bemused about, because like, how did you beat City and then can't even pass a string of 2-3 passes to play against Fulham? No disrespect to Fulham, but Fulham did their game master plan work perfectly. But Liverpool did not show up. I mean, now we heard we took a train. They never got out of the train station. I'm still thinking they're still going. We're going to see what happens. But Monday at Anfield, I'm expecting rowdy crowd to pump these guys up. We need them back to get their confidence back. Yes, we know they're feeling bad about what happened, but Klopp, I'm pretty sure Klopp had told them a new one. But in terms of lineup, I'm expecting some changes. I mean, the back line, of course, is probably going to be the same because Tsimikas is not ready yet, but he'll be on the bench. So Robo might go in and redeem himself. Trent, of course, he'll still be there. The two center backs, Matip and VVD. Alisson, of course. But the midfield that I'm looking for extremely safe. They have to make some changes. Number 6 definitely is going to be Fabinho. But number 8 on his right is going to be, it has to be Elliot. You can't give him a new contract and bench him. Henderson cannot do those runs. If Fabinho is going to play, Elliot has to. On the left side, it has to be Keita. Yes, he just got back, but still give him 60, 65 minutes and bring Cavallo in, or even Milner, depending on how the match. Henderson can also sub in for Fab or Elliot, but we cannot go in with Henderson and Fabinho. The reason why Fabinho, a lot of times when he doesn't play well, is because his 2 number 8s are not doing well. When his 2 number 8s don't do well, that means he has to do more running. And a lot of, we know Fabinho is not super fast like most defensive midfielders, but a lot of times he looks bad than the people in front of him. I mean, let's be honest, Thiago did not play well. He could not even pass the ball properly. All his passes was off. Henderson could not run. So now all the pressure was on the number 6. And when he doesn't play well, the back, exactly. So I'm expecting Fabinho to play. I don't expect Henderson. I want Elliot on number 8 on the right, and then Keita on the left. And then you could sub in and bring Cavallo and Henderson and Milner if we have to. The front 3, that's also another change has to come in. I'm expecting Nunes, Darwin, play up top. Bobby needs to re-get his flavor back, because we know what Bobby can give us. And nowadays, he plays even better when he comes off the bench. So I will want Darwin to start. We got Diaz on the left, Salah on the right, and then Nunes playing. That is our starting lineup from now on. If Klopp is not going to go for another midfielder, the 2 midfielders that we need to play them is Keita and Elliot, or sometimes Cavallo and Elliot, and then Henderson can subs in until Thiago comes back. Otherwise, we're just going to be all over the place and not be consistent. We need to hold the ball. That's where Liverpool plays well. Anyway, so in terms of what the system always say the same. It's always same system. We know what Crystal Palace can. They bring physicality, strength, and speed. Zaha is going to be a nuisance. He's going to be a problem. Esse is also a very problem through the middle. So if we don't have somebody to match his athleticism, Henderson is not the guy. He can't do that. That is where my concern is, especially with Esse. Anyway, guys, that's what's going on with Liverpool. Let's talk about some of the matches that are coming. Aston Villa playing Everton. Steven Gerrard needs to start getting some points because these fans are ready to turn on him. And especially the rivals are ramping it up. Arsenal and Leicester is going to be a great match. That is another match for the weekend. I'm expecting to see Arsenal. This is where people are starting to pay attention to you guys. Brighton and Newcastle, another exciting match. City and Bournemouth, oh my Lord, this might be a massacre. Southampton and Leeds, this could be a very, very, I could see a lot of goals in this match. A lot of goals can show up. Leeds is, I'm impressed. Coach Marsh is doing very well. Wolves and Fulham, I think Wolves might take this one. And Brentford and Man U, I think Brentford is beating them. Man U is not ready for this league at all. Brentford, Ivan Toney is going to be having a good field day. Sunday matches, of course, we have Nottingham Forest and West Ham. West Ham, they both need a win or some form of result because they both lost last weekend. Chelsea and Spurs is the match of the weekend. This is where we see if Chelsea's in trouble or Spurs are for real and they're not Spursy anymore. So these games is going to be exciting. Of course, on Monday, we got LFC versus Crystal Palace. But now, let's jump in some of these transfer that's going on, especially on the same guy, Frankie de Jong. Right now, people are saying Chelsea are the front runners and they're going to get him. They've been saying that all week, and he's done soon, it's done, it's imminent, all these buzzwords that we keep hearing, and he's still in Barcelona. What we heard is Barcelona, he doesn't want to leave Barcelona because they owe him 17 million. Barcelona want him out so that they could have that money to go buy Silva from Man City and use it to register some players. So it's crazy right now. Barcelona is doing some mad thing going on. We heard our resident Barcelona fan who gave us their finances, but now by Saturday, if they don't have certain amount of money, they can register about 5 of their players. KC and Christensen might leave. They never play for Barcelona. They just left their team and they might leave again for free. It's going crazy over there right now. Ronaldo's so stuck in, first, before I get to Ronaldo, Chelsea are talking about 80 million with Leicester right now. It's crazy for Fofana. I don't know. Leicester, they're pimps. Hey, get your money, bro. Get your money. 80 million for Fofana, 80 million for Maguire, and 50 for Chilwell. Get your money. Get your money. Moving forward, Manchester United, of course, Ronaldo is still there. He wants out. They're saying that there's a team that is looking at him right now. We don't know which team it is, but it was funny that some Madridistas saw Perez in a hotel and they told him to go get Ronaldo. And he was like, again? They were like, yeah. He's like, but he's 38. They were like, he has to go get him. So he was laughing. We move on with Rashford is the news that we got today that they said PSG have contacted Manchester United about Rashford. That'll be a good place for him to go. I would say go there for 3 years, get your your confidence back, and then don't come back to the league. Go someplace else. Go to Germany or go to Spain. That would be a good place for him to be around some players who are great. We should watch that space. I don't know if it's going to happen, but that's something. But Manchester United fans are losing their mind because since they lost their game with Brighton, we heard that they get 2 players that they want, and one is Rabiot and Amatovic, the old West Ham player. And Man U fans are losing their marbles right now because they realize that now things are real. But it's funny because when Liverpool don't do well, Man U is always my entertainment. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your football festivities. Be safe. We'll be back. Talk about what happened over the weekend. Liverpool, please get back on track, because people are talking too much craziness. Please stay away from negativity because it's not good for you. But please, most importantly, share, subscribe, like. Kwesi Bold, Archie. Peace.